Guess what time it is? It's time for vinyl unboxing time. Get excited.
Hey, I'm Annie, and this is Why You Should Love Music.
I don't know. This box looks like it was halfway opened already, so I haven't opened it. The mailman might have sneaked a peek. I don't know. Ooh. What is inside? All the hype that money can buy. Dun dun dun, dun dun dun. Okay, for those of you who are regulars on this channel, you may recall me losing my actual mind over a band called Five Iron Frenzy. This is another of their albums, so prepare for a little bit of squealing. It's a little bent, it's a little bendy, but I'm excited. I have faith now because the last one was so beautiful. Okay, this album is called All the Hype That Money Can Buy. I feel like it came out in 2000. Is either the late 90s or like early 2000s. I feel like I want to say it came out in the year 2000, but maybe that's just because it's so iconic in my head. This is a 90s ska album, heavy on the humor, heavy on the wonderment, heavy on the awesomeness. You should definitely check it out if you've not heard of them, or if you listened to Quantity is Job 1 after my recommendation and you liked it, you should check this out. This comes after that. Well, not like... This is not in a good sequence, but it came thereafter. Here's the front of this beautifully gorgeous record that I love with all of my heart. The back is even cooler. Oh, I'm so happy. Okay, I'm sorry. Moving on to the record. I'm so excited! Okay, look at the center. It's a basketball. That's beautiful. Woo! Whoa! Wow. Okay, that's cooler than I thought. You probably won't be able to tell from this camera, but it's like an orange marble. I thought it was going to be like a standard neon orange, which is already fabulous, but it's got like this awesome marbly thing. This is not quite as thick as Quantity is Job 1, but it looks like a pretty clean pressing. It's a little sharp on the outside, but looks really good. I'll have to give it a listen and let you know. That is beautiful. If any of you guys are Lights fans, you should be if you're not. But for any Lights fans, this is about the same color as Little Machines, the record. But instead of being kind of a translucent color, it's like a marble color. And it's gorgeous. I just want to stare at it for a little bit. Okay, for those of you who have never heard this, a good introductory song would be... This is hard because it bounced back and forth. They oftentimes deal with very serious topics, but they also deal with very frivolous and ridiculous topics, which is why I love them. So I don't know one good introductory track to give you a picture of this whole album. Just go listen to it. Okay, how about World Without End? That's like the last track on this album, but I feel like it's a good picture. Or the first track, Greatest Story Ever Told. And then just know that in between there's some ridiculousness about a phantom mullet and cutting your hair like Billy Ray Cyrus. So with that in mind, that could give you a good picture of this album. But with awesome ska music. For those of you who don't know what ska music is, imagine alternative rock from the 90s mixed with reggae, mixed with brass instruments. That's a poor explanation, but that's what you get. Alright, I'm going to go put this on the table and see how it plays. Be right back. And we're back. Give it a listen. It is beautiful and lovely and as wonderful as I remember. So if you like weird things, ska music, brass instruments, humor mixed with seriousness, you should check this out. And I highly recommend it. Its pressing is pretty awesome. It's not as wonderful to me as Quantity is Job 1, but I still really, really love it. If you like that, you'll like this. If you have any questions about this album or this pressing that I neglected to answer, drop me a comment, let me know. I'll try to answer it as best I can. Also, let me know what kind of music you're listening to and loving. What was the last most fantastic record that you bought? Let me know. I want to know. I want to know these things. And other than that, I hope you're having a fantastic day, loving your life, and enjoying good, fabulous, great music. See you next time. I also have to say, this album was always like a little bit iconic in my house. First of all, I just love Five Iron Frenzy with all of my heart. But my big brother was the one who introduced me to them when I was like 5 years old. Or more like I was snooping through his stuff and stole his CD. The point doesn't matter. The point is, my brother, this will be funny to you guys if you know how tall I am because I'm freakishly short. My brother is freakishly tall, and he was an amazing basketball player. He probably still is. I don't know if he still plays basketball. But he's like 6 foot, I don't know, taller than me, so I don't measure that high anymore. After 6 feet, it's just ridiculously tall. And he was like a really big basketball fan, and he's also a really big music fan. He was the first person in my family to start composing, besides my parents. Like, my parents always were writing music, and everybody in my family was very musically talented, but he was the first one to start doing his own compositions. So a lot of my musical influence come from him. And he was like a very, very avid basketball fan. So that was a backstory that nobody cared about or needed to know.